We really want to think about data analysis as how we organize our data and then how we bring meaning to it. What themes are coming out of it? What's the significance of this information? We can say that step one is having a system where you have a very clearly laid out way of categorizing your information after you've read it and reread it perhaps again, and where you may be applying codes or applying certain techniques to help you understand and be very familiar with the information that you've collected. Step two is identifying the patterns and the relationships that are coming out in your data. And step three, we summarize the data. When we discuss coding, we think about how we group either keywords or phrases into types of buckets where we have some sort of theme running across data set. When we talk about saturation, we think about at what point we've learned enough about the data where any additional information that we're reading is already confirming what we've read or what we've collected. And so this may happen much earlier than we think. So we may not need 50 focus group discussions. We may reach saturation much earlier. And so again, this is why when we talk about the sampling strategy being very strategic, we're saying this because we want to know at what point have we obtained the information that we may be looking for or that gives us information that we didn't have before. Triangulation refers to a very important process of cross-checking data, perhaps across different types of stakeholders. So you may want to think about your key stakeholders as well as the participants. You also want to think about quantitative and qualitative data and how that either confirms findings, or you may have contradictions, or you may have explanatory information that you really want to think about. And so it's not about one data type being better than another. It's about finding complementarity, finding where the gaps are, and finding how we can use different types of data collection to answer our questions.